Wow, these guys have got some history. Erberth already has wins over Lagarto. Very aggressive, very dynamic fighter. Lagarto known as a technician, but already an interesting, intense start here to this super heavyweight final. Inadvertent clip to the jaw there in that grip fighting. It was Lagarto who initiated that high pace. You see the fire in his eyes for this match, but Erberth, wow, I don't think he's going to shy away from that kind of match.
No, not at all. That's he loves that. He loves to be in a scrap. It's interesting as well that they're both last year's European champions, just at different weight classes. So Erberth last year fought weight division below. He medals a lot. He's what is he, like 5-time European champion now. He's a very accomplished guy, particularly in Europe. Trains in London.
Of course, Lagarto's situation, Brazilian, living in London, teammate of Roger Gracie. There is a good strong guard pass attempt there from Erberth Santos. That's an advantage, first score on the board. But Lagarto, teammate of and training partner to Braulio Estima, Roger Gracie, and all those other great Gracie Barra representatives in the UK. But Lagarto's situation, unable to get a visa to enter the US to compete in the World Championships.
Yeah, that's another one of those many guys that we saw here in the European that, you know, they can't get a visa for whatever reason, and they don't get to compete in the high stage, and this is now the high stage for them.
Well, this is the great thing here in Lisbon, Portugal, about the IBJJF European Championships, is that we get to see so many amazing fighters, 3,500 plus competitors. Just shows the growth of Jiu-Jitsu, not just in Europe, but of course across the entire planet. And this competition, I've got to say, Andre, I think it's been probably one of the best European championships in a long time.
Yeah, so many matches. I really like last year's one as well. Like these guys always bring it. There's a lot of good competitors last year, this year as well. Many good competitors, great fights. What really like watching with this new breed is these big guys who can move like Erberth. They're really entertaining to watch, just power mixed with athleticism and technique. Great combo.
Indeed, well, we see Lucio Lagarto in the white gi doing his best to off-balance Erberth Santos with a De La Riva guard. But Erberth Santos, his base, so strong here. He's up 2 advantages to 0. 0-0 on the scoreboard. Almost 3 minutes down in this match so far. And there, Erberth looking to take the back. Got one hook in. Looking to get that second. Fighting for that back position. Got the seatbelt control here.
Just to go up on the elbow. Not anymore. Very nice. 4 points now.
Well, Erberth in control here. He has submission victories over Lagarto. Bridges from that back control, looking to get the mount, but good escape from Lagarto there.
Yeah, very true. I mean, such a good competitor. I will have to go back home and watch that match like probably 10 times.
Well, of course, you can watch it right there. It's already up on flowgrappling.com. You can go and check out that match, and what a match it was. Such a dramatic, probably one of the most dramatic and entertaining matches at European Championships history, I would say. One for the ages.
Yeah, for sure.
Erberth Santos actually put Felipe Pena out of the tournament. That armbar, Felipe Pena miraculously escaped. Was able to continue fighting and then submit Erberth Santos at the end of the match. However, Felipe Pena unable to compete today in his weight category as planned due to the injury. But we here see Erberth Santos in action, and I got to say he's looked very, very solid today so far.
Indeed, I actually expected him to be a little bit tired because that Felipe Pena match was grueling. I mean, he passed out. He actually passed out after the match was done. The medics had to come in and revive him. That's how exhausted Erberth was. And today, he just competed and looked like nothing happened. Full of gas, full of energy. Very, very impressive performance by Erberth.
You see Erberth just talking to his teammate Lucas Hulk Barboza, former teammate Lucas Hulk Barboza. They are friends, both from the same hometown in the state of Brazil. They're from Roraima. They both spent some time also training in Rio de Janeiro various times, but now representing different teams. Lucas Hulk representing Atos, and Erberth Santos having changed teams a number of times, now with Ryan Gracie in Sao Paulo. But we, let's say the switch in teams hasn't really affected Erberth's Jiu-Jitsu for the worse in any way. He's just looked like the same fighter regardless.
Very true, very true. I mean, he competes so much as well that I wonder how many times he's actually on those mats training with those guys. I mean, it's just an association that he can compete in. I'm not saying that he doesn't train with those guys, but he's all over the world every weekend. I mean, he can't be on the gym for a lot of that time.
Indeed, a very active competitor. We see him in most major IBJJF tournaments and many of the smaller ones also. Erberth Santos, and here coming up on top, defending that stack pass with an interesting lapel control. 2 points for that reversal, so it's now 6-0 to Erberth Santos. 4 minutes remaining. And that's a very unorthodox reversal, but man, he really made that work.
Indeed, amazing. I thought when he came up, he had that lapel grip. He needed to let that go to secure, and so he did, and now he's on his back, attacking. He likes to attack the back. It's one of his specialties. Lagarto's got a lot on his hands right now.
Oh, I believe that he has finished Lagarto from the back before, so I would imagine that Lagarto is going to be very, very careful here in this position. Won't want to give Erberth any opportunities to get a hand into that collar. And right now we see Erberth biding his time, just riding the hips, not overcommitting, and not even trying to get the hooks in. Oh no, as I said, it now gets the one hook in. Well, that was a very patient display from Erberth there.
Indeed, indeed. Maybe he was pacing himself a little bit because he had to catch a breath. He had a good scramble there. Lagarto's a big guy as well. Two big guys.
Moving like lightweights.
Yeah, indeed.
Seatbelt control for Erberth Santos. No hooks in.
Less than 3 minutes to go. Erberth not committing with any hooks. I mean, he wants to make sure that he secures the position before he does.
I think something interesting about Erberth Santos is that regardless of his size and his strength, he's always a very mobile fighter, and he loves fighting in these scrambles.
Indeed, he's like a middleweight, an overgrown middleweight, in his style. Lagarto doing very well. He needs to put his back on the mat.
Looks like Lagarto will come up into a reverse half guard position of sorts.
Erberth might want to take the back here. Put his knee on the ground.
Just under 2 minutes remaining.
He went for the sweep, yes.
Gets another sweep. That's an advantage for Erberth Santos. Back up to their feet. So he doesn't look out of the fight, but we've yet to see any real effective offense from him.
Yeah, I mean, Erberth has been the aggressor here. Lagarto is traditionally a more slower. He likes to slow cook his opponents. Erberth has not let him do that, not allowed him to do that, always pushing the pace.
Grip fighting once again, back on their feet. I'm sure that Lucio, Lagarto, Rodrigues will be very mindful of that effective judo of Erberth Santos, and it pulls to that guard. They're looking for an inversion, come out the back. Great display of flexibility and movement from the big man.
He's got 1 minute. He should really be trying to go for submissions. It's going to be hard for him.
Yeah, locked into that 50-50 is not a good place to be when you only have 1 minute left in the match. yet to get points for that sweep, yet to come up and establish position. Up to his knee now, that's 2 points on the board for Lagarto. Finally gets off the 0. However, with his leg stuck here, Erberth Santos, no rush to open up. And of course, with 30 seconds left on the clock, likely to just ride out his point advantage en route to winning gold here at the IBJJF 2016 European Championships. 15 seconds remaining. Santos comes up. That's another 2.
And that's 5 seconds left. So
8-2 lead, 5 seconds left in the match. Emphatic, very dominant win for Erberth Santos. Very happy with his performance this weekend, and he should be. He had a great run in the super heavyweight division. Really, the last year or so, Erberth Santos has marked his position as one of the top super heavyweights or heavyweight fighters in the game. And amazing for somebody who's such a new addition to the black belt ranks as well, Andre.
yeah, 1 year of black belt, maybe 1 year, 3 months, something like that. Already medaled in all the major tournaments. Very interesting competitor. Will be up there with the Bernardo Farias of this world, and now that Rodolfo is out, it's going to be a great competitor.
European champion, Erberth Santos, representing lightweight champion.
We see the replay here, the guard passing of Erberth Santos, dynamic, great movement, really putting Lagarto under pressure. Saw the near back take here, coming up with the hook in. Did secure the 4 points for the back later on in the match. Also the sweep reversal here from the unusual lapel control position, but what a performance from Erberth Santos. Really just looked so comfortable out there en route to victory against Lucio Lagarto.